This Mako garage kit is worth several $1,000s, and I know many of you may not understand why this figure is so rare and what a garage kit even is, so for new collectors out there, let's talk about that. First off, you have seen mass-produced anime PVC figures everywhere. You can get them from Crunchyroll, you can get them at local conventions, they're made by Good Smile Company or Kotobukiya, or any number of Japanese manufacturers.
Yeah, I think I might get it.
I think I might get it too.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous.
And prices skyrocket after these figures sell out or prices drop for unpopular and poorly made ones. Beware the knockoff fake ones worth literally nothing that people who just don't know any better purchase off eBay, please. There are plenty of types as well. Figures with joints, figures from vending machines, robots, model kits, soft vinyl kaiju, and so on made from different materials. I often collect what are called scale PVC figures that are static and vary by scale in correlation to the character's original height. Behind all of the prototypes for these scale PVC figures, there is a Japanese designer, sculptor, and painter. So to mass produce one of the standard scale PVC Bishoujo figures you just bought, construction and painting could not be overly complicated at the time of production for obvious monetary reasons. Very simple, if it's more intricate to build and paint, it costs more to mass produce it. So what happens when it just costs too much, but some obsessed crazy otaku like us still wants a figure of their favorite character in a specific outfit in a certain pose? When passionate sculptors in Japan are in love with an overcomplicated character design or one that just won't be mass produced, they'll use a different creation process and material than your typical scale figure that you can just go online and buy. While your typical figure uses a cheaper injection molding process with PVC, polyvinyl chloride material, and a metal mold, garage kits use a labor-intensive resin casting process. Keyword resin. PVC is cheap compared to other plastics, it's fragile and has low heat and pressure resistance. Resin, on the other hand, is used to make what are called garage kit figures with a silicone mold, and resin is very heavy and substantial, but very fragile. So pretty resistant to temperature and humidity. While PVC will deteriorate from UV rays over time, resin won't. That is what my Mako Mankanchoku kit was made out of. All this to say, creators with an original mold and overcomplicated design make only enough resin material pieces to sell to a handful of Japan's most talented painters and constructors in Japan. And these unpainted figure pieces can be very rare and very expensive. But how do the painters and constructors then buy them, and where do they release these figure parts and pieces? Well, there are Japanese figure exhibitions like Wonder Festival and Figure Mania showcasing all of the new products for the years for tons of companies in Japan. And that's where these individual figure kits, more commonly known as garage kits, are sold. Of course, we can't forget about the fakes that profit off of original designers' work from outside of Japan as well. Gross. There are plenty of original designs, but if the design is copyrighted, like Kill la Kill for instance, the sculptors cannot sell their kit without a license from the owners of that anime. Most kits come with a sticker of authenticity if it's real. Oftentimes, the event will issue single-day licenses for these kits, meaning they're allowed to sell them for one single day and may never sell them again. In this case, the Japanese Circle Dot licensed this Mako kit from Studio Trigger and the Kill la Kill copyright holders, making it an official Kill la Kill product owned by a handful of people in the world and making it insanely valuable and rare. Even pictures of this are hard to find, and that's why I'm just so excited to share video of her with other Kill la Kill fans and with the figure community. And if you think this Mako is cool, I sure hope you're excited for my next garage kit video on the rarest Kill la Kill figure in the world. Subscribe for that one. Now, these festivals are usually the only place you can even see the finished official versions or unfinished prototype of a garage kit. Sometimes a person or personal brand will even showcase a completed figure that they are not selling. Sometimes the kits are crazy expensive. Some kits sell out instantly and leave you empty-handed. Essentially, this can be the place where a collector's dreams go to die. My dream of owning this Yoko has been dead for many years. There might be one of these in the world, and this is the only picture on the internet, for example. So you want a garage kit. The bad news? Builders are almost exclusively Japanese, speak Japanese, and live in Japan. It often costs thousands of dollars and takes years to build and paint one. The one that you really want, probably impossible to even find the kit to build it. But you're in luck. I'm going to try and make the best videos I can in my lifetime of the ones I was able to obtain. I'm eternally grateful for the ones I do have, and I am extremely passionate about this hobby. Hours and hours of research, lots of money invested, and thankfully some awesome builders and friends in Japan to lean on when I have questions. And hopefully these things become more accessible at some point. I look at them not as simple figures that go in a detolf, but a true work of art meant to be stared at in awe and preserved for a lifetime. Dare I say, the next one I have to show you, one of the rarest of them all, and I'll see you then.